Okay, guys, we have got what on tap tonight? A few different things. We've got a little bit of football memorabilia. We've got a little bit of football cards, and then we got a lot of baseball cards. So as normal, we're going to break more or less the way that things ended on eBay in that order. So that means our memorabilia will be first, and then our gold standard football, and then after that we will be busting into some baseball. But before we do any of that, we need to do our nightly random and find out who gets into Lucky You 3, which is our customer appreciation break. And we'll take a look at who is already in that break, if I can get the right spreadsheet up here, that is. And that one I still left as a tiny size for some reason. I don't know how well, I do know how I did that. It was a cut and paste directly from, oh, why can't I spit it out? Random. There you go, random.org. And it pastes it really in those weird little small numbers. Small letters, small everything. And of course, it just typed that really small. Well, either way. So, of course, you can see that break is going to be on Saturday, August the 5th at 6 o'clock Eastern. Doesn't cost you anything to be in the break, but the only way to get in there is to win the nightly random. So that's what we're getting ready to do right now. We're going to take a list of everybody who bid tonight and put that entire list into random.org, and that will pick one winner for us. You may have noticed there are some things in there that are highlighted yellow that say unpaid. That just means payment had not come in as of, about 3 minutes before time for the break to start. So that's why it is designated as unpaid. Hopefully it has been paid or will be paid in the interim, but wasn't paid when we had to finalize the spreadsheet. So that's the deal there. And our winner tonight, this is J. Cobble 776. Does that look right? Something close to that anyway. So congratulations, J. Cobble 776. You are in Lucky You 3 Customer Appreciation Break. And basically what that means to you is that you'll come back on that first Saturday in August and have a chance to win some hits. So that's what's happening there. Now we'll take a look at the spreadsheet, of course, every night, or We'll take a look at the spreadsheet before every break so we can see who has what team and everything tonight. So first up, we're traveling back in time a little bit to open a 2012 Leaf autographed mini helmet. And this will be the second time we've opened a 2012 helmet. And of course, our end date, that's tonight, and our live stream schedule, that is here and now. Team names are on one side, winning bidders across from it on the right. And as I mentioned, the unpaid thing, if payment has come in the meantime, anything you pull is going to be sent to you. And hopefully payment has come in. But at some point, we gotta finalize the spreadsheet and get the break started. So that's why sometimes they're on there as marked as unpaid. So we're going to leave the camera on autofocus while we do the memorabilia, and I know that means it's probably going to zoom in and out occasionally, but I think it's better to leave it on autofocus for the memorabilia, and definitely better for us to take it off of that when we get into the cards themselves. So it looks like we're coming out for the Rams. And who do we have for the Rams? Oh, is that Sam Bradford? I think it is. Does it say on the bottom? It doesn't, but that looks like Sam Bradford to me, doesn't it to you guys? Look like Sam Bradford's signature? I think it is. Is he number 8 for the Rams, Sam Bradford? Well, that's who it looks like to me. That's what the signature appears to be. It's definitely for the Rams, and I believe it is Sam Bradford. So, nice hit there for somebody with the Rams. And that's going to bring us up to, I believe, our autographed jersey is next. And let's buzz over and take a look at that spreadsheet. And this is a 2017 Gold Rush autographed football jersey. This is the 7th time we have broken a 2017 Gold Rush. And you will see exact same format as before. And again, with the unpaid teams, I realize payment could have come in the interim, but I don't check messages or eBay or any of that stuff during the live break. Typically, once we start, you have my undivided attention from that point on. So that's why I don't know if payment has come in the meantime. And of course, if there is anything you ever have a question about or want to take a second look at or anything like that, you can always jump into chat and type it in there, and I will be happy to address it. It does take a couple minutes. It is usually a little bit of a delayed reaction from the time, this is going to be a nice one, from the time that you type it to the time I see it. Yeah, oh boy. Okay, this, guys, this one is making me drool. Like, I want this, because you know who it is? Yeah, it's a Steeler, and not just any Steeler, Hines Ward. What? Yeah. Nice little, there's your authentication. Nice, nice Hines Ward signed jersey coming out for my Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm pretty excited about that one. With this little authentication, normally I will tuck this somewhere in the folds of the jersey. So when you get that in the mail, you know, make sure that you open up the jersey and look for your certification. Don't just, you know, kind of like think it's not in there, or in case it fell out in the envelope or something, don't toss out the envelope till you have it in your hand, you know, that kind of thing. Just trying to cover all the bases. When is Stadium Club, you are asking? Stadium Club is, I believe it's the very last break of the night. So we have Gold Standard Football to do, and then we have Tier 1, and then we have Stadium Club, if I'm remembering correctly. And Jay, the helmet was the Rams, and I am pretty sure that it was Sam Bradford. That's whose signature it looked like to me anyway. All right, so next up is 4 boxes of 2017 Gold Standard Football. This is a third case break. This is break number 2. First part of this case, we pulled some really nice stuff the other night, and I'm sure we will again tonight as well. We'll scroll down through here and give you a chance to see your name in lights next to your team, while you can put out in the universe what hits you're looking for. Because, you know, sometimes that works, right? I mean, sometimes people will type into chat like, oh, I want to hit a blah, 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 whatever it is. And we'll hit blah, 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 whatever it is. So when we first busted into the case, we numbered the boxes to decide which ones we opened. And I guess there's really no reason not to do that again tonight. We have 8 left, so there's no reason not to just do the same thing. Let me just find the correct end that doesn't already have a number written on it. And we'll number them, then we'll head over to random, and random will tell us which of those 4 we're going to open tonight. Because we may as well just, you know, make it interesting. All right, so the first 4 that come up, that is 2, 6, 7, and 1. So 1, 2, 6, 7 is what I need to grab. 1, 2, 6, 7. 1, 2. And there's 6 and there's 7. So these last 4 will be in another break, I think sometime later this week. And give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, I needed to make sure I had something my Sharpie to write with over here, which I sometimes carry off and leave in my office and forget to bring back. So, as soon as I get these boxes opened up, we're going to switch this off of autofocus and onto a fixed focus so that the cards will show up a little better without the camera trying to constantly zoom in and out and all that jazz, because that bugs me. There's the empty. And let's just get that little adjustment made and we'll be ready to go. Okay, here we go with Gold Standard. I love Gold Standard. You guys that have done breaks with me before, you know how happy Gold Standard makes me. I'm so glad they brought it back with football because I love it in basketball. Have for years. First up for the Falcons is going to be Tackerist McKinley. And that is numbered to, I think that says 79. And all of the cards in Gold Standard are numbered. There's nothing unnumbered in here. Gary and Conley to 49 for the Raiders. And what is some, oh, I don't know. So, I don't know. That's weird. It like disconnected me from chat, but now I think it's connected me back. So I guess we're okay. Then we have, oh, this is, that is numbered to 99. And this will end up, of course, going to random because we've got Steelers, Saints, and Rams all on here. So we've got Josh Dobbs and Alvin Kamara and Josh Reynolds materials hits on there. And unless we happen to have the same team owner for 2 of those 3 teams, that will be awarded via random. So we will check that shortly. And can you guys just verify for me somebody type something in chat so that I know that we're good, because it looks like it disconnected me and then I think it's connected me back, but I just want to make sure that we're solid. So if someone can type something in there, I'd appreciate it. And we have Luke Ketchley coming up for the Panthers. That is a nice patch. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. It's numbered to 25 as well. So you've got 3 colors numbered to 25 on the Luke Ketchley for the Panthers. So are we disconnected from chat or am I good? I mean, you guys haven't typed anything in, so I'm not sure. So let me just, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go all the way out and back in and see if that will do it. Which hopefully it will. So bear with me a second while I'm trying to boot it back up. You know, I do the chat on the iPad, and it really makes life difficult, and it's still wanting to make life difficult. So I'll bring it back up again in a second. Desmond Trufant to 99 for the Falcons. These are sticker autos for the most part. If there's anything that's not, I'll let you know. There's Gilbert Brown for the Packers, and that is also numbered to 99. And then Tawan Taylor for the Titans, and there's the one I love. Oh, such a nice looking card. That is to 25, and that's also a sticker, but you know, you can't hardly tell. That gold against the black background really pops, and you've got some really nice patches up there. That's a really nice looking card for the Titans. And I'm going to try once again to get this chat connected back. I apologize that it's dropped off. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's very frustrating. Like, chat will be up, and then all of a sudden you'll look over and it'll say, we have disconnected you from chat, and you have no idea why. And it's still working on it. I don't know what it's doing. All right. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't know. Now it's giving me some other kind of error message. So for the moment, I cannot see chat. We're going to do this pack, and then I will try it again and see where we end up, because this is crazy. I don't understand what is going on with it. Oh, how about little O.J. Howard for the Bucks? That's a nice one, to 99. I know the Bucks are happy with that hit. Marlon Humphrey to 49 for the Ravens. Oh, nice patch for the Vikings. Really nice. That is numbered to 49 on the Laquan Treadwell, and that is that's an excellent patch. I like that one a lot. Jordan Howard to 99 for the Bears. LaShawn McCoy for the Bills to 49, I think that says. And then T.J. Watt for the Steelers to 49. That is J.J.'s little brother. And then Michael Crabtree to 79, I think that says, for the Raiders. And let's try one more time for stupid chat. Hopefully you guys are not having any problems on your side with it. I just don't know why I am on my side. Literally will just not let me into chat. Can't figure out why. Yeah, that's not happening. It's not letting me in there at the moment. So actually, we'll save the best one for last. And we'll start off with Todd Gurley for the Rams, and that is to 79. Greg Olson for the Panthers to 49. Blake Bortles for the Jags to 99. Oh, a little Leonard Fournette. This is about to make somebody happy for the Jags. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be signed. That is to 25 anyway. It is 16 of 25 on the Fournette for the Jags, which is nice, of course. Wish it had been signed for you. A little Byron Jones coming out for the Cowboys. And where's the number on that? There it is. It's to 99. Charlie Trippy coming out for the Bears. That's a Hall of Famer. Class of, what does that say? 68. Class of 68 for the Hall of Fame. And that is numbered to 49 on the nice veteran signature there of Charlie Trippy. Evan Ingram for the Giants with material and signature, and that is to 49. And we have one pack left to go, and I am trying one last option here. Just bear with me. I'm going to try one more time on a completely different device to try to decide if this is YouTube acting insane or if this is my iPad acting insane. So I'm going to see if it lets me into chat on the other device here. So just hang tight. I know it's interrupting the flow. It's interrupting the flow for me too, I got to be honest, but I hate not having chat because if you guys have a question or you need something, nope, same thing. It's just coming up as an error occurred. So maybe it is something with the channel, with the chat, with YouTube in general, perhaps. All right, this is the last pack of Gold Standard. This is Delaney Walker for the Titans, and that is to 79. Tre'Davious White for the Bills, and that is to 79. Tyron Smith for the Cowboys, that is to 99. Josh Gordon for the Browns, that is to 49. Let's try that again. Elijah Qualls for the Eagles, and that is to 49. Artavis Scott for the Chargers to 149. Oh, a little Deshaun Watson for the Texans. We definitely saved the best for last on this one. I do see you got a little bit of some edge issue right over here on the left, and honestly on most of these there's probably a little bit of edge and corner issue, and this is no exception, but boom, it is numbered to 25. There is 7 of 25 signature and really nice patch. Deshaun Watson for the Texans. Man, that's pretty sweet. I like that a lot. So we do have a lot of hits to review. But before we review our hits, we need to deal with this little card right here. And this is the Steelers, the Saints, and the Rams. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the spreadsheet and see if we have the same team owner or a different team owner for those 3 teams. We would have to have one person owning at least 2 of those teams. Otherwise, it'll go to random. So the Steelers, let's just make sure we're in gold standard, and we are. All right, so the Steelers are, I'm not sure how, we'll call it Gilmore. And then we need to look at the Saints, and the Saints are a different owner. Now we need to look at, who is the other one? The Rams. All right, so we do have 3 different team owners, so that's going to buzz us back over here into random. And I'm going to put them in, I always put them in either top to bottom or left to right. This card was oriented top to bottom, as you saw. So it's going to go in as Steelers, Saints, Rams. And then we're going to hit random 3 times, and wherever we end up on the 3rd time will be who's taking that card home. So here's the first one, the second one, and the 3rd and final. And you can see randomized 3 times. There's our date and time stamp, and it looks like that card is headed to the Rams. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of something here, so that we can, there, that way I know where that card goes. And again, that's just on the sleeve, that is not written on the card. So this card awarded via random to the Rams. We're just recapping our hits now out of Gold Standard Football. When I finish the recap, then we're going to take a minute and I'm going to attempt to get that chat up again. And if I still can't get it up, then then we'll probably just disconnect from this live stream and then just reconnect immediately again in a new one to see if that will fix it. So Deshaun Watson for the Texans to 25. And again, you know, a little bit of edge and corner stuff is particularly noticeable over there on the left. And then the rest of these, of course, we've already seen them once, but I'm just going to flip them each way so that you can take a look at them one more time. Then next up, we will have Tier 1 Baseball, and Tier 1 Baseball will be followed by Stadium Club Baseball. So as soon as we review these hits, then I will attempt one more time to get YouTube to cooperate and show me chat, and if it does not, then I will disconnect this stream and then I will immediately start up another live stream, okay? So, I mean, I'll say that again as I'm doing it, but if all of a sudden you're watching and like, boom, then the stream goes down, then you're going to need to refresh the page about a minute or 2 later as soon as it reconnects, and then you would just jump back into the reconnected stream. Because I don't want to go the whole break without chat, because you guys may have questions. And also because it could mean something is going on with YouTube and maybe you're not even seeing this live, which would also be problematic. Obviously not insurmountable because it is being recorded locally and could be, you know, it'll be posted regardless, but always preferable to not have YouTube giving me problems. O.J. Howard was another nice hit. But this is, in terms of just pretty cards, though, this is the nicest one. This is the prettiest card with, I mean, great patches. The nice gold on black really pops. It's a very cool looking card for the Titans. I don't know why I laid these 2 back here, but I think we already looked at them. But just in case we didn't, I'll flip them again. Not sure why I had them laying in the back. Okay, so if you need a break for anything, you want to run, get soda, you need to run the bathroom, any of that, now's the time to do it while I try one more time to see if YouTube's going to cooperate. It hasn't done this in a long time where it just won't let me into anything. That's super unusual. And if it will, So again, if anybody has got any, if anybody is on right now, can you type something into chat so that I can see if it is possible for me to see it or not? because I really don't want to have to cut the feed and start completely over again if you guys are able to see it. I am still here. I'm just, yeah, I don't know why it will not let me in there. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut this feed that is going right at this moment. And when I come back, we're going to do the baseball. And it should only be down like a matter of 2 minutes while I end this one and reinitiate a new one. Okay? So again, refresh your page after this one ends, and you should see the new one pop up in just a second. I'm just concerned that maybe you're not able to see it at all since I'm not able to see what I need to see on my side. Okay? Back in one moment.